guys, welcome back to today's Q&A. So I want to ask Eden some questions about what it's like still being in school and, wanting to make music and, just those kinds of questions that I know a lot of our younger viewers probably thinking themselves or they have these dreams and they don't know what to do. And it's really, really difficult when you don't have somebody to talk to. And that's what these Q&As are all about, helping you get some more information about the things that you want to know. So firstly,
yes,
how hard is it to actually still be in school doing everything and trying to maintain a singing career that you are trying to establish?
Well, I mean, there's good sides and there's bad sides.
Yeah.
Obviously, I do like to balance it as best as I can because obviously I would like to do well at school.
Yeah.
But I do obviously prefer singing to schoolwork.
Yeah.
So there are times where I would love to sing, but I'm doing homework or I have to do studying or something like that.
Yes, let's just get an eye roll. Studying. Editing Barry. Add in an eye roll, like GIF B-roll. Cool. I'm just gonna leave that in as well. So yeah, I know that because that's what I felt like in school. Yeah. I did not like school. Listen, kids, school's important. It is important. It is important. I've got kids and they also know they need to try at least to do well. But when you really love something and it's kind of like you have to do this other thing and it's getting in the way of that thing, it can be really difficult, especially to like manage emotions and stuff. Because, when you're sitting and you're doing something you don't actually want to do, it makes you miserable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's hats off to you and everyone else that's out there busy doing the things they have to do and then still trying to maintain that thing they love doing. I think that is inspirational because you are pushing through.
Yeah.
And these are the hard times. It really is.
Yeah.
So another thing I want to ask you, which I think is so cool, how did you know or decide that you want to sing? Because you came here when you were like 12, like we discussed in the previous video, and you knew you wanted to sing. It was just, that's what you wanted to do. It was either that or I think you said you wanted to be an architect. That was the one thing you told me when you were 12, and I'm like, what 12-year-old tells people they want to be an architect? Like, how do you even know what architect means? Now I have a 12-year-old and I know that they understand things like that.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
How did you know that you wanted to sing?
I guess it was... I love to sing, but I guess my parents kind of picked up the talent in me. Obviously, I'm just singing around. I don't know. I'm quite good or whatever. So they thought, we need to do something about this talent. And I happen to actually enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Or I like to watch people perform on TV or something like that. And I had a passion for it and I decided I want to pursue it.
That's really cool. And I love that there's parents out there that are still like, hey, you know what? I love my child and I obviously think everything they do is amazing, but I'm really sure there's something here. Like, let's go take them somewhere where we can see if there's something we can do about it. Yeah. And I think that's really cool that I still remember talking to your parents and they were like, we think she's great. But again, we could be biased. So please help us. And that's so cool because from there you went to just doing singing lessons to learning about mixing and mastering and learning about creating videos, learning about writing songs, the recording process. And you've got like all this knowledge now because you've literally been doing everything yourself with Renee in studio.
Yes.
And I think that's also great. She's not just coming into studio and singing these songs that people have written for her. She is literally helping every single step of the way with the lyrics, with the melody, with the style of music and everything like that. So I think you need to immerse yourself in everything you're trying to do to try and grow as a musician, not just be the hey, I'm here to sing, where's my song kind of artist. Yeah. And then another thing I want to just mention to everybody, you are going to have a EP coming out soon this year. We don't have the release date yet, but we do know that it's soon.
Yes.
And it's really, really cool, guys. I've heard the tracks and I always give my 5 cents and add some stuff in when Renee's busy doing the editing process. But tell them about like the way you came to the genre that you like, because it's not the typical genre that everybody else is singing, which I love because it means it's got more meaning, more feeling, more substance. It's not disposable songs that just play and we forget a week later. So I want you to explain, like, how did you actually decide to go a different route, and what is the style?
The style is a rock pop sort of genre or whatever, but I started listening to people, artists that I really liked, and I started taking parts of their songs and like the parts that I really enjoyed and sort of put them together and kind of created something like from that by myself. And I decided that I really liked like the songs that I was writing with creating it from other artists, and most of those artists were like rock pop, the more modern punk, stuff,
right?
And I decided that that's the route I wanted to go to because I feel comfortable in that route, rather than the electronic dance music stuff.
I could hear like the electronic stuff. It's fun. It's just that it feels like you at home, and like you find a place when you sing the pop, rock, punk kind of style, because it's got more live instruments, more live band feels. So if you actually performed live, it would be comfortable and almost like the album, because it is instruments, which is pretty cool. And then the last thing I want to ask is, what message do you have for other kids like your age that are at school, or even the kids, like if you had to say something to younger you know, like there are other kids out there that want to do music, or they want to, you know, they might have other dreams, actress, what's the word I'm looking for? Acting. They might want to act. Why is my words? They just can't. They might want to be actors, actresses. They might want to go to Hollywood, you know, like, I mean, these are all dreams, and people seem to think that it's just a dream. But I mean, let's face it. A few months ago, I had a dream, and it was just a dream, and now it's reality. The reigning champion of idols. So what message do you have for kids? Because you've been doing this for a few years, and even though you are still young, you've gained some knowledge and experience along the way. What would you tell them if they were struggling and they didn't know what to do?
I think one of the most important things that I followed, that's just my own moral, is always take opportunities. Because I believe that when you miss opportunities, you're kind of slacking off. Just most people say, oh, I'm too scared, or what if it goes wrong, or I'm nervous. But you'll never know if you don't try. And if you're offered an opportunity, I think it's such a good thing to have, like to be offered something, and I think you should take it, because you can get so far if you just take all the opportunities that people give you
and learn as you go.
Yes,
if you don't know what you're doing,
doesn't matter, just learn from it.
I didn't know what I was doing at Idols. If you saw the behind the scenes footage, it's always me saying, sorry, hi, can you hear me, hello, it's not working. Like, you learn as you go, you take every opportunity. I think that's fantastic advice. Don't ever think you aren't worthy. Don't ever think that you're going to suck at it, because you will use it as a learning process, and something good can come out of it. So I hope these questions and answers helped you guys today. If there is something else you want to know, you can comment below, and I'm sure Eden can go check it out, and she can maybe pop on and answer your questions. And as soon as her EP is released, I'm going to post that, and you guys please need to go and support Eden Summer. Please. Go find her on socials. I do have all her information in the description below, and she would appreciate the support. So thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.